Hello, my beautiful souls. It's Light Empress. On Monday, 12th of May, we have a full moon. Somebody is thinking about you, first of all. Six of Cups and the Five of... Okay, they are depressed about the memories. The memories of you make them very, very painful. They cannot tell you about just a second. I will continue about about the full moon, because full moon is also very important, because the old connections, the old relationship, the revelations about the old relationship, it will take place. The old energies will come into your life for you to think and for you to realize what to think about that. And as I was trying to say about that, the Six of Cups appeared, and this is very important. I think that this reading will be very important for you guys. They would like to communicate, but something is stopping them from communication about their feelings, so they can come back to you to say something, but I am afraid that this time it will not be about feelings, because something is stopping them from talking. Anyways, I just need to tell you that 12th of May will be full moon is Scorpio. It's a very intense time, because Scorpio is a very intense sign, and it is a time for transformation. It is a time of the old karmic relationship, and here I see that this is karmic, guys. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, this person is suffering from the karmic aspect of this union, of this relationship. Even if you are not talking right now, even if you are not connected right now physically, you are connected mentally. You are connected with the it just the universe makes this connection. I see here it here with the Six of Cups. And maybe that's why, because I started this reading from saying about the full moon, and here we have it, karmic connection. This is destined, but when I say that this is destined, that this is twin flames, it does not always mean that you have to be with this person. Sometimes destined connection is a connection, and the karmic connection is a connection when you need to overcome something through that person. It is a connection when the person needs to work on themselves, and you realize something through this connection, through this person. But let's see, what does this person feel about this relationship right now? I can certainly see here with the Five of Swords that I'm seeing something like nosebleed, not in a bad way. These memories and these thoughts about you make them so like intense headache in their head. Could be, and this could be provoking some health issues and migraines. And it's also they have thought about you so many times that it definitely got them intense. And also the full moon is in Scorpio, guys. It is a very intense time. It is an intense time of comebacks, and these comebacks can be intense. And so you can, I definitely see this as a karmic comeback. So just be prepared. And so this reading, as I'm saying, this is karmic comebacks intensity. 10 of Wands here, and the Justice, something will be revealed. Who is right and who is wrong during this time, during this next week, the next week starting from this full moon. Justice will be revealed. You will see who was right all this time and who was wrong, and you have a right to act the way you want to act. So keep a lot of attention this time, this week. Keep a lot of attention to how you feel, because it will you will have to make sure that all of your reactions and all of your thoughts about this person or about these relationships are aligned with your desires, are aligned with what you feel. Don't betray yourself. One of the main things here, because you have to bring justice to yourself, to your own feelings. Even if this person is thinking about you, this karmic relationship, this karmic connection was given to you to remember who you are and to reevaluate yourself and to learn how to act the way you want, the way you wish, because your desires are being tested. How much do you support yourself? How much do you respect yourself to reveal your desires and to live by your desires? I hope what I say resonates here. So 10 of Wands for them and the Ace of Wands. They are scared to act here because they have been burdened by these emotions and by these memories here a lot. I say emotions, but at the same time we don't see them being very emotional. They are more burdened with these thoughts about this connection. Let's find out why, but first, it was in an upright position first. Page of Wands. You know what? We have Wands here, but it is very interesting how you both deal with these Wands. For you, because a wand is a desire, and again, I started talking about desires for a reason. You deal with your desires because you are standing on the at the beginning of the path. You are standing at the beginning of a journey, and you also see this relationship as a beginning of a journey. It is always a beginning. It is always a beginning of a transformation. And treat this next week as a week of transformation. And you are ready for this transformation, and you are ready. And I'm also looking at this Page of Wands, and I see a young soul. You are never upset. You are never truly upset. You are never upset to the point of depression in which your person is here. You meet the difficulties of life with ease. And this is how you feel right now, because you intuitively feel that your person thinks about you and you accept it. But at the same time, you are moving forward here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. You do not want the things that you don't need. You don't want to take what's not yours. And them, so again, the Wands is a different thing. For you, the Wand is an opportunity. For them, the Wands are the burdens. Universe gave them a lot of Wands. I would say it simply, right? The universe gave them a lot of opportunities. The universe gave them you, and the universe gave them the overwhelming emotions and a lot of feelings and a lot of material to act. I don't know how to express it more, but with your presence in their life, universe gave them a lot of opportunities. Maybe you have given advice to this person, or maybe you help them with work, or somehow you participated in their life. Somehow you may have helped them, or just with your presence, with your energetic support, you supported them, and that felt overwhelming to them in the past. So they couldn't comprehend that. They couldn't comprehend that weight of it is a responsibility. Others person's energy and the opportunities that the universe is giving to you, it is a responsibility. They couldn't bear this responsibility. And I have a feeling that this full moon in Scorpio, it will show naked. There is, first of all, to them, it will show them their true desires and their true possessions. And let's see how they will act. What will be in their thoughts through this period. Very interesting. Maybe this reading will be long, I'm not sure. They want to communicate, but again, with the moon in the reverse, something is frightening them. What is frightening them? What is frightening them? They want to communicate, but in a sort of a friendly way. They are not ready. They are not ready for this truth. And so this person, and again, Eight of Wands in the reverse, it feels like they are afraid. I see them still like being been caged in this state of memories and fantasizing about you. They are stuck in this loop, and they keep the connection here with the Three of Pentacles, and they will continue keeping it. But this full moon, no matter how much, how intense the energies are, I feel like they are frightened. And what they are frightened of is they fear that, because the energies are so intense, they are not prepared for the intensity, because your connection in the past was very intense. You were I want to say mighty. You know, your emotions are very mighty, and they are not prepared for that comeback. They are not prepared to digest that again with the Ten of Wands. I don't see them. Why exactly? Let's ask the Spirit. Why exactly they are not communicating, or they don't want Emperor? I feel like they fear that the ego could be... I feel like their ego could be damaged, and they don't want to damage the possibility of the future connection with you. That's why they could have been communicating with you recently, and that's why they could be silent for now. But they don't want to damage the probability of the future connection. Because with the Emperor and with the Two of Cups, they are not rejecting that. Again, we remember the Six of Cups. They think about you. But it feels like with the Emperor here, it feels like they don't want to show up as someone burdened. They don't want to show up as someone weak. This full moon, because it opens up the true desires and the true nature. And what is their true nature? Let's ask the Spirit. What is their true nature? Someone who's questioning their decisions a lot. Questioning their decisions a lot. You know, this person could have been devaluing you in the past, or maybe even doing that now. But something attracts, you know, if they are devaluing you, it doesn't mean that they don't like you. There is a huge, and of course, it is a sense of immaturity here for them. I hope that we both understand that. But the devaluing does not mean that they do not think about you and they do not want you. It's a completely different things. In reality, with the Chariot here, they want... I see their energy being really intense. I think I said the word intense 100 times here, this reading. But they are very, very straightforward. Very straightforward. For now, also one of the reasons why they are not going to communicate is because they, for some reason, think that they are higher than you. We see Empress in the reverse and the Emperor at the upright position. Why do they think so? Why do they think that you are lower than them? It could have been because of the heartbreak. Maybe you did something. Maybe you did. You know what? This is a way for them to get detached from you. Them devaluing you and them putting you in a position, in a lower position, sort of, so they can be thinking about you worse than you are. It is a way for them to cope with your absence, with the Star here. It is a way for them to cope with with the heartbreak, with the inability to be together. You know, when something is unreachable to the point of not meeting, it is easier for the human psycho to devalue that and to think that, well, if it is unreachable, then I don't care about this. It was anyways. It was not for me. It was bad. It was bad. It was worse than my needs. You know, it was worse than my expectations. But of course, it's not true. In reality, it's just a defense mechanism for them to cope and to deal with the fact that you are very, very far away and you are an unreachable ideal. And we remember with the Six of Cups, and we remember that thoughts about you and memories about you make them, again why they did that, because it makes them very depressed. The memories about you very makes them very depressed. What is so special about you? What was so special about that heartbreak? What is so special about you? I said intense 100 times this reading, and I will say it again. You are intense. You are I'm getting Taurus, Scorpio energy. Could be Sagittarius also. Leo could be also. Take it as it resonates. You are very intense, or you have major placements in these signs. And what was special, and what is special about you for them, is that you are, when you set the goal, when you want something, you get it. What else here? Even though you are intense, your feelings are very right. How do I say it? Your feelings are very innocent. So you're a mixture. You're a mixture of the emotional intensity. That's why I said Scorpio. You are a mixture of emotional intensity and action. Oh, by the way, Sagittarius. Did I say Sagittarius? I have to say Sagittarius. You are a mixture of the action and at the same time these childish, innocent emotions and devotion. You have a lot of innocent devotion that alert them, that they like it so much. What else? You're like an open heart. You're like an open book at one point. You're like an open book. What else? It feels like with that attitude, with that open heart, and with that open mind, you're always winning. No matter what happens in your life, and they are amazed about that you always stand up from the ashes, even if they even because of this heartbreak that was between two of you. You stood up and just continued living your life as if it was hard for you, but it was as if nothing happened, you know. And they are amazed. And they are amazed of you. You are still the winner. And that's one of the reasons why they're trying to devalue you in their own mind. They could be cocky, guys. They could have been communicating with you in a cocky way, like in a tricky way. That's the reason, because they cannot comprehend how fast you can stand up and just start living your life happily again. They cannot take it. They cannot take your smile, because they are suffering and they are remembering you, and they're thinking, wait a second, why are you not like that? Why I am suffering about you and you are not suffering about me? Anything else about their feelings towards you? Anything else about their feelings towards you? It feels like they are from them, from their perspective. They are lost. And it feels like they're waiting for your message, or they're waiting for your sign in order to understand how to act, what to do. They're lost. You know what to do. This is you with the Four of Cups. In comparison, you're pretty clear about your life. You know where you're going. They have no idea where they're going. It feels like they need your direction, not only in love life, but in general. They need your direction. They need your word. They need your advice. And it feels like they are looking at you. One of the things, they are looking at you, and you are kind of their role model. That's one of the reasons why they cannot forget you, because you are their role model. I just want to ask one last question. How are they going to communicate with you, and when? Some arguments. Okay, some arguments. Queen of Swords. I see the Queen of Swords third time. It was at the bottom of the deck here. And Death in a reverse. It would be something about why you were not answering my calls, or why you were not talking to me, because of their childish behavior. And you both have childish behavior, but in different ways. You are childish open, and they are childish closed. They fear about opening their emotions, and this conflict, little conflict, you know, this will be teasing manipulation, is because they don't know how to talk to you, because you are so open, because you are so real. They don't know how to get you. It is very hard to get you, to get the real you. And they will try to create like a little conflict, just to have just to have a possibility, just to have a glimpse about your life, just to get to know how you live, what are you doing, because the sleepless nights are getting them. Sleepless nights about thinking about you. This will be a small manipulation, but if you still like them, if you still want them, forgive them for that, because they don't know how else to deliver their feelings. You may not forgive them. It's completely, everybody's situation is different. And by the way, first link in the video description for the personal guidance, for the personal readings. But I see that this person just does not know how to communicate. So just if you want to continue, if you want them to still think about you, and I feel like whatever your answer will be, they will be still thinking about you, because of how intense these feelings are. I think that this full moon in Scorpio will reveal a lot about this relationship, an unexpected outcome of this relationship that you didn't even think about. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and if it resonated, please hit the like button for the energy exchange, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.